Hello and welcome to lazy Saturday evening. Ripping some, you know what, let's put preludes back on. 12 generations, let's go. Credit Core out the gate. I was thinking Credit Core would go super well with the eccentric sponsor, but nothing amazing to go with it. I mean, Research Network can be big. Even the early settlement, right? Like giving up 2 ME production just to get a city on the board and those placement bonuses can be nice. I mean, we have mining rights tight. We have so many amazing things here, quite frankly. Interplanetary cinematics. I think we've played them a couple of times recently, but I'm still liking the idea of playing them again. Over Credit Core, just because Credit Core has nothing. Basically, it has nothing that I want, that I care for. And honestly, I think I'd rather take the early settlement so that I can mine beside it. We could just go with this and give up on the wild tag. Do I need a wild tag? I mean, I like the energy. The ability to get energy is nice. Let's do this. We'll grab a bunch of fun tags. Honestly, so many of these are fun tags. I might think about grabbing all of the tags, like all of the cards. Just buy them all. I almost want to buy decomposers as well, but we don't have to do that, so let's not. So I'm gonna take the early settlement. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put this. So that gets us another wild tag. Wow, that almost makes cartel like worthwhile out the gate. So that allows us to mining area for this titanium, mining rights for this titanium, and play titanium mine, which is sick. Oh, I could have played solar power had I just played in a different order, so that was a little bit of a mistake, but not too bad. Natural preserve, more things to do with our steel and immigration shuttles. Honestly, I'm just kind of grabbing everything here because we have a lot of production, which feels really good. I think we just go and grab some steel for now. And if I overpay by $1 of titanium, I can get rad suits immediately, which, I mean, why not? Events. Now, remember, we are playing interplanetary cinematics, so we would like to get some events. We're just not worried about playing them anytime soon, obviously. And I say obviously just because I've been just absolutely thrashing our money by buying so many cards. Tons and tons of cards. I don't know. Physics complex is a stretch. I don't think we need it. So let's now start to play some more. I mean, come on. This is so nice all of a sudden. Like, that's so good. And then Wild Tag Cartel is nice. But I do wonder if it might be worth doing business contacts first. As much as I like Steelworks, let's get the Noctis City going. So that gets us another Earth thing going on. We only have 12 generations, which is what is scaring me right now. But look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the TR is going to start rolling in. With a research outpost as well. That's Jiminy Crickets. Okay. I know I want to play these 2 cards. Cost $12. It would only cost 10 if I had this played, but I'm missing way too much money. I think we just play it, we get the cartel going, and then maybe we steal a energy production and pass. Okay, next turn we're gonna have the next city down. Soletta is not worth it at this point. Well, it's house printing probably is. Okay. Research outpost. I need you, and I probably want you here. That's just a good long-term location. Can I get... I can get some oceans. I really want money back from space events, though. Like, it's so close. Like, it must be right around the corner in the deck, right? Like, my gambler's fallacy right now? Like, come on, come on. No. Not there. We'll take you. Alright, well, let's get a little bit of terraforming moving. We gotta go down here, grab a little bit of titanium. Take that titanium and go up here for some cards. Dust seals for $1 is fine, and then fine, we'll pay for some more. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. There's good cards, no doubt. We don't have steel income because I chose to not go down that path. I don't know that I regret not going down that path, but I can see the arguments as to why it would be nice to... Am I? I thought I had enough for that. Get me AI Central. We're in a bad spot because we really should be terraforming more aggressively, but almost how in like previously I say in Gen 10, well now it's Gen 8 is usually the turn that you need to start being like, okay, we're terraforming now. We're just really far behind because we have not pushed the heat in like any way. But if we draw 2 cards, not what we wanted, and not what we wanted. I mean, I love Vesta early, don't get me wrong. You boy be down with some Vesta. But let's go here for now. We have a bunch of oceans, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oceans. So we actually are spoken for oceans-wise, which is nice. Like, we're in a good place there. We do that oxygen bump, which is fine. We need... Yeah, we need moss. Gonna push you along, and we need you. I mean, we didn't need that one. It's only gonna pay itself off over the course of the game, but we do get the point with it. So, sacrifice is something to do with our microbes if we get microbes coming in, and will almost certainly pay itself off. So let's go ahead. I should have looked at cards first. Who knows? Maybe we got like an anti-grav or something that just needs more money. Instead, we got god-awful cards. The heat needs to come up. And the thing is, we did get the giant ice asteroid, but we haven't been getting many other, like, heat events. Which is really too bad. I might large convoy for the cards, the ocean, the plants. Just really try and push. We're not in a points scenario right now. We're more in a survival scenario. So let's just keep pushing. Oh, I didn't use my microbes there like an idiot. But, I mean, hey, the oxygen came up, which is nice. Bunch of cities we don't need. Bunch of radchem. Like, we got a lot of not great cards here. We'll land claim because that makes us a profit. Ever. I should probably sell some cards, but it's not like there's a card I can play in its place other than this TR card, really. Yeah. Like, these just aren't. And that doesn't even give me enough for anything, eh? Nah, I mean, I could sell another card, but I think that having the ability to buy an energy production for cheap could have been a big deal. Especially if I had energy at this point, I'd be water splitting plant, but I could try desperately to get my energy high enough for the water splitting plant, but it just seems it would only ever be worth 2 oxygen bumps, and at that point we should just pump the oxygen, I think. We gotta kind of rely, like, we got AI Central, so we're hoping to rip through the deck and get valuable cards, but alas, none to be found. I think we just have to buy heat bumps. Like, we are absolutely struggling cards-wise. Like, I'm not even mad. Like, what I mean by that is, like, I'm not upset with our performance because I could have got some heat production earlier, granted, with that space event that I waited on. And, like, maybe if we were 3 heat bumps ahead, pretend, like, there were just things I could have done that I chose not to. We could have bought Soletta earlier, for instance. I still think we'd be struggling with heat more than anything else, so we're just gonna buy the heat bumps. That actually unlocks a couple of things that were worth it for us, so let's go ahead and get the grass going. And then Noctis Farming, I could sell 3 cards to make that worthwhile. I make $1 profit playing you here instead of selling you. Well, if we get the same amount of money back for playing it, we may as well play it and get the plant. I don't think this is gonna be it, because we have to terraform the planet or lose. You know. Terraform or lose. That's where we're at right now. Oh, there it is. Optimal arrow breaking. Let's go. We have a single space event left, but we have to pick it up with the understanding that we're digging through the deck this turn and the next, hoping for better. Oh, God. I guess we sabotage 7 money from nobody. You get $2 back either way, which is fine. How do we do this? Like, I think I play this now because I will end up getting a couple of bumps, because this will get me the plants I need for the oxygen bump, which gives me a heat bump, and it'll get me heat back from optimal arrow breaking. So bam, heat bump, bam. Give me a card. Give me a card. Research? Not what I was hoping for, but we'll take it. Insects. That could be, like, decent. Because we play this. We have 5 plant tags. So we play this bad boy early. Get up to 8 plants, which is fine. Let's draw a card just in case. And just like that, mangrove would have been cool as well. But we have 2 wild tags and 6 plant tags, meaning this is $8 for 8 plant income, which is a greenery, which is just wild to think of. And then we're going to keep asteroiding the planet with standard actions because we got a long way to go. Asteroid, that's what I'm talking about. Do we have a way of getting microbes? No. So all of this stays behind. We draw some more cards. Not what we were looking for. So many pointless cards. Like, we got toll stations, which does nothing in this game. Protected Habs, which does nothing. Just a lot of cards that literally do not benefit solo play whatsoever. Just, you know, the risk of solo play, don't get me wrong, but it does suck sometimes. Lake Marineris, please. We'll go for this just for now. Let's play into this pocket, get a bunch of money back. Asteroid again. Ice cap for $4, but we get $2 back. And there's some, like, energy heat production cards that would have been nice. Okay. The worst thing is here that it's like, obviously I can asteroid the planet, yay, and then I can mangrove, right? There's another oxygen downrange, perfect. But I'm still 4 bumps shy, right? Like, pretend that I bought that oxygen bumper last turn. Bam, like I maybe, if I had all the money to play it and build the energy production, would have got the oxygen up. But the reality of this run is I have not had energy production. Like, I haven't slept on it. Like, I know there was an oxygen, like a smelter plant that went by earlier that people are really keen on grabbing. That card is good, but we didn't have the energy, right? The only thing I really spent energy on, sure, was like Noctis City, which got us a double up greenery thing, and this didn't cost us an energy production, right? So if we look at all the cards that we played here, we played 1 energy on Noctis City and 1 energy on AI Central. Like, I wasn't... Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. And the energy that we did have was going into heat, which we were also down 2 steps. So I just don't think this is the run for us. But Pog 8 plant production from insects. Best insects you ain't never seen. I don't know if it's actually the best insects you've never seen, but I'm probably going to title the video that. Because, I don't know. Is it? Is this the best insects you've ever seen? I'd love to know. That's like the call out for this one. 8 plant production. I'm sure people have tales to tell of someone getting like 15 or something stupid, but let me know. Ciao for now.